if any time was a time for you to be quiet and stand down, would probably be the time. You know, I think that you should support whoever those people are that are in tandem with you and doing that shit, but don't do that shit out loud because you're setting yourself up for failure.
I do. I strongly feel that you should keep your hands to yourself if you're not willing to deal with the consequences of that man protecting himself.
When I met them, I was like, this nigga's clearly the talent here. And this bitch is just, she's the manipulator.
And still I feel no pressure. Surrounded by dogs, giving you game, we giving you lecture. Say thank you to God, we got another day to be better. And if it get hard, just need another day with the fellas. We bout to give you that work. Say your name in like it's church. We finna give you that work. Just like Serena we serve. You want the truth by your shirt. My phone get fly like bird. But we all lost boys, no search.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Nun The Wizer podcast. I'm here with the gang. I got my guy in here, Big Trip in the building. Show that man some love. You know how that's going. You got the audio extraordinaire in the building, Podcast Poe. And of course, last but not least, we got a special guest in the building. Half of the dynamic duo from CWTFB Radio. My guy, Mr. MaSheen. My guest, Charlie in the building.
Good.
Yo, it's going to be turned up in here today because I know this nigga's going to have a turned up.
It's already started.
So you know, I always break the ice asking how everybody's weekend was.
Who are you?
Oh, I don't never introduce myself.
No.
The actual host, Walkstradamus.
We got the best host in the world, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
Man in all blue right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing his thing, pronouncing everybody's name correctly.
Yeah, I did a good job.
Walkstradamus right there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but how's everybody doing? How's everybody's weekend? I don't know who want to start.
My weekend was all right, man. You know what I'm saying?
What was you doing Friday night? Where was you at?
I'll tell you where he wasn't. Here. What happened?
First of all,
Apologize to Sheiks.
I did.
Okay.
I hit
on the side, right?
Yeah.
Told y'all.
Yeah. I did for sure. I thought my shorty got off at 9 p.m. She got off at 10 p.m.
Oh, how convenient.
And she closes, so that means she got off at 10:30 p.m. And then I got home like 11. I was up at 5. I can't do it, man.
All right, yeah, nigga, whatever. How was your?
I got 3 kids, bro.
My weekend was solid. Started off obviously Friday with the little birthday party for Sheiks. And then I just went with the family.
Oh, me? Oh, yeah. My weekend was good. It was a lot of drinking, man. Because, you know, we bought every Thursday, so that was drinking, right? Friday was my man's birthday at work. So, like, the whole dealership basically went out, got drunk and shit with that nigga. More drinking. Had to pop a fucking, some Prilosec when I got to work. Yesterday, nigga.
No. What's that for? Heartburn?
Yeah.
Right?
Heartburn. All right, bet. So let me ask you a question since you brought up heartburn. Have you ever had heartburn that make you feel like you're having a heart attack? Has it ever been that bad?
Yeah, I remember the first time I experienced it. I thought I was going to die, nigga.
Thank you.
Yep.
But nigga didn't believe it.
Nah, I didn't. My shorty was saying the same thing.
Y'all see
alcohol, nigga.
Yeah, and what your diet and shit like that. I didn't believe it. My shorty was having a fit at home, and I'm like,
that shit feels like real.
I had heartburn before.
Yeah. And then I got drunk as shit at this nigga crib last night too. So yeah, you know, it's been a lot of drinking.
Now you drinking right now too,
it's
right?
Probably because I did. Yeah.
Finish it off.
Well,
my weekend was smooth.
Hey, bottle.
All around.
I'm mad.
There's a Douce over there too.
Oh, it's Haitian Flag Day. What? Yesterday,
right?
I think today.
But the parade was today.
Oh, parade was
I
today.
should know this.
Flag Day was
crazy.
You Haitian?
Nah, my shorty is, and
okay.
Two of my kids
yesterday.
Haitian.
So shout out to all my Zoes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Big Z's, not the little ones.
Big Z's.
Nobody went to the parade. No?
Fuck no, nigga.
Nigga, it was raining.
Yeah, why is fuck no?
And chilly as fuck.
Cause I got kids now and shit.
That's right.
You know what I mean? My wife was out today. I had to stay with them little niggas. All that drinking had me shitting my brains out all day, nigga. Like, fuck no. Like,
the weather was not it.
Too risky, nigga. I can't. It's no bathroom. No.
You're right. You know what I'm saying? You can't just shit on Blue Hill Ave.
I mean, you could.
Honestly,
do it every day.
You're right. It's not really off brand, nigga. Yeah, you're right.
Especially that part of Blue Hill.
Nah, you just gotta find a nice tree or something.
Nah, that's nasty. If I ever seen someone doing that, I'm calling the police. You gotta get this nigga out of here. But yeah,
I'm gonna get busy if I gotta handle my business and I'm out there.
Y'all niggas is nasty as hell.
That's nasty.
Anyway, my weekend was cool.
Hold on, cause we already here, so y'all ain't had that you in traffic.
Oh, nigga, don't even
back
get
to back.
Had to piss or had a shit?
No, take a shit.
Nah, all right. So
not
peep game. Like, if I have to shit and I'm in traffic, nigga, I'm going to like the first restaurant I see is some shit.
Yeah, facts.
Like, I remember one time I was on the highway and I had to piss, but it was I-90, and you know them exits be mad far apart, nigga. So I'm like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I pull over, nigga.
I couldn't even pull over.
Nigga, I pulled the fuck over, opened the two
like
doors,
this.
nigga. I'm pissing in the middle. Niggas is driving by. I'm like, hey, the fuck?
I had a bottle. I couldn't even pull over.
I'm driving.
I'm literally in the tunnel.
I'm driving.
Yeah.
You driving and pissing?
Stopping. Stopping.
That's talent.
That's too
No,
much.
I almost spilled the bottle on myself. man.
That's too
That's
risky.
talent, my nigga. I don't know how the hell you did that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how I did it either, but
Nah, when it's like that, you gotta handle shit.
Nah, but to your point,
it's time,
I'm
it's time.
definitely first restaurant or something. Something gotta happen. So first thing I see where there's a
If
bathroom.
you can make it.
If-
Because then you get off the fucking exit and you don't know which way to go.
Yeah, that's true.
Google Maps, man.
oh, GPS, ASAP.
Yeah.
No, I've only been there
So y'all
one
be
time.
texting about driving?
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, actually, not.
I
really.
do too.
If I
be
gotta put
driving
an
while
address in,
texting.
nigga,
I be
that's
driving while texting, nigga. So
You can
fuck,
do
I'm
that
doing
shit.
this first.
you can do that shit with voice command. Like, you know what I mean? Oh.
I ain't there yet. I don't even like voice notes.
Nah, this nigga
Like, you gotta tell me before you send me a
2-minute
voice note. Yeah.
Like, bro, shut the.
You gotta give me the heads up, because then I gotta sit there and listen to this shit for fucking 3 minutes. Are you talking?
You don't like to be on the phone? You don't talk on the phone, bro?
I'd rather talk on the phone.
But it's the same shit.
Nah, because then I gotta listen and wait 3 minutes to respond. Type it. Like, it's too much.
You like
no,
cutting
man, I
niggas
think
off.
it's-
That's why.
Right, like, nah.
Like,
Let
nigga,
me
I'm gonna
correct
stop you right there. nigga.
I can't control the conversation if you send me a.
Right. I gotta, nah.
So we got the big dog Charlie on. I just want to ask. So obviously you've been doing CWTFB for a minute.
Right.
How the hell? Like, what was the idea? The idea that said, yeah, this is it. Like, this is what I want to do. Like, what is the overall thing that is CWTFB?
I mean, bro, like, I used to rap. So, you know, back in the day when I used to rap, and I figured, you know, we didn't have these. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have all these platforms like when I was, you know, doing music. You're talking about 2007 to like 2013 maybe type
Talking
shit.
oversized tees and everything like
you know
that.
what I
White
mean?
tees.
And
I was still wearing oversized tees in 07?
Yeah.
that was towards the end, towards like,
It
you
was
know.
definitely towards the end.
Yeah, because
That's
like,
kinda like when the
so I
videos
graduated,
started coming.
Yeah.
I
You still
graduated high
had
school.
Jabos then.
Yeah, I graduated high school 08. Fitted was in about 08, 07 type shit.
Yeah, 07.
But like, you know,
converted over.
but like my freshman year, it was
Jerking.
still 05 was still baggy everything.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, but either
You
way.
were lucky enough to get new clothes. Most motherfuckers still had that baggy shit.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But you know, but yeah, man, I figured, you know, I don't have the desire to make music anymore, right? Like I don't want to do it. Like making music is mad work, bro. Like it's mad work.
I couldn't do it.
You know what I mean? Like, so I was just like, yo, fuck that. I want to contribute somehow. And CWTFB was our crew back then. It was Concealed Weapons and the Firm Boys. So it was on some YMCMB shit, right? So I figured,
I didn't even know
whatever.
that.
We take
Me neither.
CWTFB, rebrand it, choose what the future brings.
Right.
And then here we are.
That's hard.
Yeah,
Rebrand. It's necessary sometimes.
absolutely. I mean, I couldn't really, conceal weapons. I not fucking
He's like, you know, I got
a message in my sender now. You know what I mean?
I got kids and shit now.
Fact.
Oh, yeah,
So how many years are y'all in now?
4 years and some change. It was 4 years in January of this year.
Yeah, that's what.
And how many BMAs have y'all
3 BMAs, man.
done? In 4 years.
Yeah.
It's been 4 years for you, 3 years, 3 BMAs for me.
You see.
Now,
I mean,
Wait, you saying you Scotty? Are you saying you Scotty?
They said,
Are you saying you Scotty?
Scotty.
Listen.
You say you need a
You know,
Scotty?
Cash is a funny nigga, man. You know what I mean? Cash is a funny nigga because I wanted him to do this shit with me from the beginning, my nigga. He's like, bro, that's your thing, nigga. Pray for the parlay, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pray for the parlay.
Yo.
Like, I ain't doing that shit.
It's so funny because I knew this nigga when I worked at Comcast, and I would go in. This nigga used to always do the parlays, bro.
I thought you were just joking off what he just said.
Nah,
he dead ass.
Niggas been doing it.
Yeah, been doing it.
So
Ahead of the
like,
curve. Ahead of the curve. Right.
The Dominicans ran before all this shit happened.
so he wasn't with it, right? So then I reached out to Bells, you know, tag team with me doing that.
Yep.
And then it wasn't until literally the last episode of 2020 he happened to just come on the show, and then the nigga was just like, all right, bro, I see where you going with this shit. I'll do it. You know, it be your own niggas that don't believe in you and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes they gotta see shit in action. Yeah,
you gotta
really see it.
They gotta really see it. Like, you gotta bring it to fruition, and then they're like, oh, this is...
You gotta do the work
This is what you were
sometimes.
talking about.
Right.
It's like, nigga, you could have been helping with this
And
shit.
we could be wrong sometimes. We could make bad choices.
You know, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, in 2020, it was weird. Like, you know, we didn't even like... I wasn't really like thinking about the BMAs and shit. Like,
Right. No,
but then when I realized we weren't nominated, that's when we started shitting on them niggas, bro. We shitted on these niggas to the point that they had to pay attention.
Yo, put that in the notes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shit on the BMAs?
Yeah.
Shit on them niggas.
And I was
Put
like,
that in the notes. Yeah. Put that in the notes. Shit on everybody. Don't even say them niggas. Shit on everybody.
Shit on everybody.
and now, you know, Paul Armstrong, the guy who runs it, man, that's my man, yo. That's my dog. You know, and we talk pretty often. And he loves what we have going on. Like, he was just like, all right, yo, I see the vision. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, I mean, numbers don't lie, man.
So you were doing this in 2020. How did that work with the whole pandemic and everything?
Virtual.
Oh, so y'all, yeah, that's commitment.
So, all right, let's backtrack, right?
Different.
So, in 2019, I had another podcast called Paula, right? It was with me and my man, and we did it.
Paula?
Yeah, like the Paula, like the talker's parlor, like that's
Okay.
Paulel.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean,
Got you.
and that just didn't work out. Like, it just, whatever, we stopped doing that.
Yeah.
So I knew what I needed to start a podcast at that point. So I was like, I knew the equipment because I used to pay for an engineer every episode to come through and do it. I'm just looking at what he got, and I'm like, nigga, I can do this shit. That's easy, nigga. So literally one day I just bought all the equipment. And then,
Sound like us. You just gotta get shit sometimes.
Yeah. And then that's when we started that. But again, like, I wasn't thinking to be recognized for nothing. I just wanted to give niggas a platform, bro.
So you knew from the jump that was rap based?
Yeah, it was always gonna be rap. I was like, I want to do the freestyles. Yep. And when we started CWTFB, like, it was more audio. Yeah, like, I wasn't really doing a lot of visual.
What made you convert over to visual, out of curiosity?
Because I started realizing that's what people want. That's what people want.
I like visual.
You know, that's what people want, bro. Like, you know, the numbers.
I can do both, but I definitely like visual.
Yeah. I like driving and listening to podcasts.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's my thing. Like,
I'll do that shit.
You know, like, whenever I send my brother an episode that I think he's gonna like, my brother's 50 now.
Okay.
He's like, yo, you on Spotify? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, right.
Everywhere.
I'm gonna just listen to it. And I was like, all right, bet. I'll send him the YouTube link. The nigga's like, all right, I'm gonna listen. Yeah, you know what I mean? So
people for some reason don't have the attention span to like watch
but that's what podcasts were, bro, from the beginning.
That's what podcasts is, because some of the people that are really like the podcasters, they don't really respect visual podcasts because podcasting is audio.
It's audio. Yep, it's audio.
So they're saying, like, when you do a video, it's not even a podcast anymore. It's like a show. And I'm just like, well, that shit's on all the podcasts.
Yeah, and money.
Well, that's why I focus on the audio more than anything. Like, I really give a fuck about how we sound.
Right. No, facts.
Like,
absolutely.
I probably, like, you know, I take more care about the audio than I do about the video. Like, the video is one thing. Like, you know, it's like, because as long as you can see who's speaking, that's all there is to it. Like, you know what I mean?
Clear
like,
and it looks good. Yeah.
You know?
Still.
So you do Parlor, and it was I wouldn't say immediate conversion, but when you convert, it's during the pandemic?
No. So at the beginning, you all remember 2020. At the beginning, everything was gravy for 2 months. Right?
Yeah, that shit changed real quick.
Drastically.
And then I thought it was martial law, nigga.
Nah,
like,
it was
I'm getting clipped up, nigga. There's mad guns in the crib now, nigga. I'm like, you dead, nigga.
Like, you ain't getting my tissue.
Goddamn zombies.
Like, you ain't getting my tissue, nigga. I got all the hand sanitizer,
That's
nigga.
the craziest shit. Niggas was really going crazy
for no reason
over tissue.
Tissue and hand sanitizer,
bro.
That's what y'all was worried about,
bro. Donald Trump was out there alley-ooping fucking.
Nah, we was just talking about
crazy.
Owls at niggas' heads,
was
bro.
something crazy.
It was a wild time.
Crazy.
But it just made it easier though. Like, I was like, yo, these people already see what I'm doing. Right. All I gotta do is just sit in my living room and do it.
That's the best time.
Like, I was like, all right.
Nah, because I feel like the virtual part seems harder than just being in front of the camera. So, like,
oh my God,
yeah,
it's so easy.
With the way the pandemic was, it allows for it to be like you're already remote. You're already home. Everybody's home. All you got to do is turn the shit on.
It was so fucking easy, bro.
And be consistent, which clearly We here still talking.
It's like, yo, like it was easy as shit. All I had to do, and the video looked terrible because we're on Zoom calls and shit like that. So like it looked whack, but like it was still a conversation and it was still content. And then that's when the visuals actually became more consistent because it had to be visual at this point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I could say I appreciate you because I remember you hit me up probably 2019, 2020. I can't remember. But Chubby Chub.
Yeah.
That was with the visuals.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, the virtual shit. Yeah. Bro, that shit was so fire.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Chubby Chub
shouted me out on the pod for Life is Sin.
Yeah.
And I was going crazy.
Yeah, and then you disappointed niggas to stop rapping and shit. Like, this nigga ain't shit.
I'm trying to get him back. I've been telling him. Yo.
I know, man. I know.
Nah, but his son is nice right now too.
What?
So.
Your son rap?
What?
How old's your son?
13. He'll be 14 in June.
God damn, nigga, you look 13. like, God damn.
This nigga's like Pharrell.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about investing in him. But that was one of the like best moments I think of my career. Yeah. And it was a shout out, bro.
Right.
Like, and I was just like, bro, that's Chubby Chub. And
Chub.
you hit me before it came out. I'm like, yo, letting you know.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's so.
That guy,
so I appreciate you for that too. That was awesome.
A lot of people don't be willing to.
Yeah,
and that was all Chubb. Really, I just asked him like, "Who do you think?"
Oh yeah,
it's hard.
That's true.
Like, who do you think is nice out here? And he just started giving me names, and that was all Chubb, bro.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
That's
so
dope.
You want to disappoint us to stop rapping.
Come on, man.
Happens to the best of us.
Come on.
Oh God!
I like that question. Ask that again so that they can hear it.
How many death threats? It's a crazy question. Do you be getting?
That's a valid question.
Yeah, because I mean, you a little crazy.
And you be with the niggas.
And it's the worst nigga to be with. Because he's gonna sit here and amp you up. He ain't gonna be like, nah, bro, don't do that. You be like, nah, let's do it together.
Cash is gonna laugh everything out, nigga. It don't matter like how heated I am, nigga. I'll be so pissed, nigga. He's like, he's like, that nigga's mad, nigga. He's like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So,
now, sometimes you gotta just laugh shit off to keep yourself from going fucking ape shit.
That's a fact.
Yeah, but like I really be getting like I go from 0 to 100 real fast, bro. Right, and
I can relate.
And but yeah, I mean, you know, rappers
very own.
You know, it's crazy because you know at the beginning rappers would hate me, nigga, but then they realize they need me,
right?
And then I'm like, you always come back, nigga. They always come back, bro.
Commodity, right?
Yeah,
demand.
So it's like I was like, all right, you mad, nigga? Like, go ahead, nigga. Like, so I said what I said.
Give us some examples.
I was gonna say, what are they mad over?
People off. Like, what's one thing that you like? I remember when I said this shit. This motherfucker was pissed.
Well, it's really just me being honest about what I think of their music, right? I might say something like, well, you know, and I've never went on my shit and said somebody suck, except for Vast. Nigga, you know what I mean?
I thought you was about to say Bonnie. I was about to say.
Right?
I'm just joking. That's it. No more. We're done.
And again,
unless it comes from Amara.
And again, like, you know, Vast and I, we're cool now and shit like that, nigga. But
is he still suck?
We had.
Yes.
I mean, bro, like, come on, you hear the music, bro. Like, stop, right? But either way, like, it's like if I give an opinion, I'm like, yo, this wasn't it, or whatever the case may be. But you gotta understand, like, these like street hood alpha males who don't get told the truth a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they hear the truth and they're like, this motherfucker's spitting right now. Right? Yeah. But why'd he say that shit?
The other part is obviously they lack emotional intelligence to some degree. So instead of just hitting you up saying, yo, bro, I ain't like that shit, like it did more damage than anything. It's like,
no, but
what's your fucking address?
I said this in the past. I feel like local rappers suffer from this the most, where they don't get told the honest truth. So if 5 years, 6, 7, 8 of your niggas is all telling you, yo, this shit fire,
right? And
then he's giving an honest opinion and it's not in alignment with their people's,
right?
He sounds crazy because it's like, nah, all my niggas said this is fire,
right?
But it's like, who's being dishonest here?
Well, I mean,
and then
I don't even think it's a matter of being dishonest because he could have his own opinion. You know, there's some people that's gonna like it, there's some people that's gonna hate it.
Facts.
But that's the reality of the situation.
A lot of niggas just be yes manning.
People have fucking opinions. When you put something out that's public work,
they
can say
I have a right to say I don't like it.
Gotta respect.
There's niggas right now like Kendrick suck. Can't believe this nigga. Drake's trash.
Yeah, I mean, it's all opinion, man. I mean, like, it's just like when I used to make music. Some niggas said I suck. Some niggas said, well, yo, that shit was hard. Like, you know what I mean? Some niggas would be like, you could do better. Like, whatever the case may be, it don't matter. Like,
what was your reception?
I always took whatever nigga said and said, okay, cool, thanks for your opinion, my nigga. But like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Get mad at you because you don't like my shit?
Niggas in the
I don't like every rapper.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Like, you know, niggas used to hail Cannabis as this great rapper. I never cared for Cannabis, right?
I don't even know what Cannabis
Like, you know what I mean? Like niggas used to talk about fucking Tech 9 as this great rapper.
Tech 9 gets crazy.
I don't care for
He gets busy, but I don't like his style though.
Look,
Yeah.
But okay, again, I love Eminem. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Y'all get it.
So
it's like,
again, but I understand everybody's gonna view shit differently. So it's like, how the fuck I'm gonna get mad at a nigga for giving my opinion? Some niggas will watch our podcast and be like, nigga, y'all niggas suck, nigga. And I'm like, that's crazy. But okay, thanks, nigga. Like,
Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. One extra view.
Facts.
I be having mad fun in the YouTube comments, nigga. Like, niggas be like, y'all niggas is dumb. Y'all ain't do no research. And I'm like, thanks for the view, nigga.
Right.
Like,
thank you for the comment. That works for you.
yeah, that's,
like,
now the algorithm is algorithming, nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know,
Facts,
whatever.
facts.
You know.
So I totally understand where you're coming from. We fresh, so we trying to keep it a little PG for now.
Fuck that, bro. I feel like at the beginning is when you're supposed to pop off the most.
Oh,
nigga.
yeah.
On Dead Dogs, because that's yeah, bro. And then it's like, cause you never want somebody to be able to tell you and be like, you guys used to be so pure at the beginning.
and then
Right.
yeah.
Like, fuck that, nigga. Come out swinging,
I
nigga.
did say this last week.
Like-
I said, y'all, I want to have a fun pod because obviously we talk about real shit.
All the time.
No, y'all have
Everybody
really
be
great
joking, but this is conversations that we have one-on-one on the group. I mean, on FaceTime or whatever. But with that being said, we be with all the bullshit.
all
so
of it.
I want to
That's a fact.
show some more of that.
Yeah, and I know that. So like, that's
We had
why,
to delete a few podcasts.
Yeah, it got crazy. We're like, listen. I know you said go out swinging, but it's like, nigga, we really gonna be swinging. This shit.
Look, man, I mean, you never know.
Yeah, nah.
Delete shit.
We definitely
We
have
don't
to
delete
delete
shit. We only not released one episode, and that was just. But it was God timing though.
Tell us about
all right,
this.
so it went crazy, right? Like the episode went crazy. But in reality, the only reason why we didn't drop it is because the files got corrupted, right? And then that just kind of nailing the coffin. That I was just like, you know what? That's God timing, my nigga. Like, fuck it. That means that this shit don't need to come out because I'm over here like, how's the angle? How we gonna drop this shit? You know what I mean? And then when I start doing the video editing, I'm like, oh, the video's gone. So well, fuck it then.
Fuck it.
But you know what I mean? Like, whatever. So,
That's best case scenario when you ain't really got to make a decision.
Yeah.
And it kind of just happen. All right, it is what
You
it
just
is.
got to accept it.
Yeah.
What's the status between y'all and them people over there? Kateria and them.
Yeah.
Just because
I was gonna get there.
We have a little.
wow, that's your people's?
Nah.
Oh, all right.
We were trying to go over
We
there.
had.
I don't know nobody.
No.
We was trying to go over there. It was actually when you was over there. You was over there. She showed us the room and everything. It didn't make sense for us.
She's a terrible businesswoman. And her husband's her lackey. Like, the nigga, he has no backbone, my nigga. Like, the nigga literally, like, he's a fucking someone. Yeah, you know, in Creole, what a someone means is a nigga who's never ashamed. Yes. He's never ashamed. He never has no fucking, someone too.
Same thing,
But someone is like, nigga, you ain't never embarrassed about nothing because you don't have a spine.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
just accept whatever.
Spineless monkey.
Whatever happens, you
right.
just.
And he lets this cocksucking bitch tell him what to do, my nigga. And we seen it. He's the talent. And that's the fucked up thing. And I hate shitting on him because he's a Zoe. And like, I want to like him, bro. Like, I really do, my nigga. Because I respect people with real talent.
Yeah.
When I met them, I was like, this nigga's clearly the talent here. And this bitch is just, she's the manipulator, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, look, bro. So, what happened was...
Okay, so everything looked good from obviously outside.
You gotta be hitting some buttons over there, please.
But some button, something, a dog, anything.
I've been hitting them.
It was gravy at the beginning, right? They gave us this promise plan about all these things that's gonna happen, right? About all these people they're gonna bring on the podcast, and because we're the first podcast at this studio and all this shit, and we're gonna get Deb Anthony, we're gonna get Waka Flocka, we're gonna get this person, that person, nigga, blah, blah. None of that shit happened, right?
Selling dreams.
Now, first off, I knew she was just dumb, like when she gave me the contract, because it said Charlie MaSheen, like it was my legal name, right? And then I told her to redraft it with my legal name, and she never did. So I we technically didn't really have a contract, right?
Terrible.
Okay, right. That was one. So now I'm like, all right, let's just see how it go, nigga. Because we had a situation when we was at my detail shop, we was doing all of that, blah, 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 blah. I did, and I ain't gonna hold you. I like the aesthetic at the detail shop, man. It just looked raw, like, you know what I mean? So, but you know, we go to this cleaner cut, you know, studio aesthetic. We did that. It was cool. It was great. Then towards the end, you know, she was fucking the bag up. She was fucking the money up. She was, you know, like, I see these motherfuckers.
Can't fuck with the
I see these niggas in designer, but, you know, the Wi-Fi was cut off, right?
Nah.
Or I see these niggas go on vacation, but then the lights was cut off. Like, you know what I mean?
At the studio?
At the studio, my nigga, right? At your place of business, my nigga. So clearly you don't know how to balance accounts, right? Now, then she needed an investor. I was like, hell no, right? So she found one, right? I want to get that bitch $5, okay? So she needed an investor. She found one. Now the investor...
Nigga said not $5. At this inflation, you wouldn't give her $5?
I wouldn't get that bitch shit. But either way, she found an investor. He wanted to change things. Things started changing. Okay, cool, whatever. Change is cool sometimes. Nigga, the last night we was there, it was the Bordy Rock episode. That was the last thing we did over there. Right? We got smacked, nigga. Because you know, whenever gang pop out, nigga, those are really my niggas. So, like, we always get fucked up every time they pull up, nigga. And they always come with, like, 20 niggas, bro, right? So, they broke the fucking award. Some chick sat on the award and broke the shit.
Was it like, y'all award or?
It was all this nigga, right? Yeah, so, that shit happened. So, there was glass on the floor. So, we start cleaning up, and this is what happened. We didn't finish cleaning up, bro. Literally, I swept up the trash and didn't pick it up. And there was like maybe a few cups or some shit on the bar. Nigga, that was Thursday night. Saturday night, I'm Saturday morning, I'm at work. I'm getting text from this bitch talking about, y'all destroyed my studio. Y'all fucking, you know, I work hard every day, nigga, and this is what I have to come to. And I'm like, bitch, just sweep up the trash. I already started it. Like, just pick it up. Like, why are we doing this? You're like, and then I'm like, and then I thought about it. I was like, you say you work hard every day, nigga. I was like, this is Saturday. We was there Thursday night. That means you weren't there yesterday, nigga. Like,
you just now seeing this.
I'm like, you just now seen it. I have a client and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, all right, whatever, bitch. But like,
do you think she was fair in her approach?
There was fair in her approach? Fear of what?
No, fair.
Yeah. Do you think she was fair?
Look, I don't really give a fuck if she's fair, right? like that's neither here nor there, bro. Like it was just like, don't hit me on some dumb shit, nigga, over like, think about it, bro. Like, you as a business owner, bro, when you have somebody who works with you, who literally treats your business as theirs, my nigga. Yep. All these people who was coming to the studio wasn't because of them. It was because of us.
I was about to say.
Let's be real, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was because of the relationships that Cash and I built, my nigga.
That's why we didn't go. The drive alone was just like, oh,
I was like,
traffic. Just a handover, bro. Yeah, like, that's just crazy. You know what I mean? So, even after the fact, Matt's like, yo, bro, like, you know, it's all love. You know, I'm gonna still refer people to y'all and blah, 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 because they knew the influence we were starting to create.
Right. So that was like the straw that broke the camel's back.
So there was no other situation?
Not really. I mean, you know, like,
sometimes.
I mean, you know, those other times where like the same situation happened where it's like, you know, niggas got fucked up and we might have not cleaned up the best or some shit, nigga. But like, bro, like, the problem is they have no team. Like, there's nobody there, right? Like, what we're at now, the sound lab, there's a whole team, bro. Like, we get there, our equipment is ready to be set up. They bring everything down for us. When we leave, nigga, there's a team to take care of shit. It was literally them too, bro. And it was us. But it's like, bro, like, we put sweat equity into this shit. Yeah. We put sweat equity into that shit, bro. Like, whenever shit was fucked up, nigga, I would take care of it. I get to the studio, the bathroom's dirty, nigga, I'll just clean the bathroom. The trash is to the brim, I'll just take the trash out. Fucking, you know, we painted the fucking black studio 2 times, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, bro, don't forget.
Renovations at that point.
Yeah,
that's one of those situations where it's like, I've invested a lot of time into this shit, and you over here making a big deal out of it.
Don't forget, what we've done, my nigga. Yeah. And you bitching because I didn't sweep the fucking, like, it's not even, I swept, nigga. I just didn't pick it up, nigga. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, how dare you? Like, come on, man. Niggas get drunk, nigga. Like, the fuck? like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So, fuck that bitch.
Oh, shoot.
Okay. Well.
That's
glad you were able to express yourself.
Yeah.
Sorry. That was...
Just jumped into that.
But no. That's cool. So, I mean, all right. Getting back into what we were discussing.
We might have to delete this episode.
Nah. We gonna keep
it.
Now niggas want to keep shit.
I know. Hold on. Wait a minute. Nah, because you know me. I said put it out.
I talked you out of it.
Put it out. Nigga, I stand on it.
So
they. Oh no.
How many episodes do y'all have out right now?
223. Yeah.
Got 223.
We coming.
223, man. Pause.
No Diddy. Speaking of no
Great segue.
Yeah, that was perfect.
God damn. That nigga Puff is wildin', nigga.
Yeah. He did it.
Look.
That nigga didn't give a damn about no cameras. That nigga was running out in a towel
for cameras
before you beat your bitch.
I didn't say that. I just repeated.
Oh, that's God damn.
Did y'all see that sorry ass apology?
Yeah.
I didn't get through the whole thing. I ain't gonna hold you.
Where is his team?
They probably trying to stay as far away from him as possible.
I'm pretty sure everyone bounced.
Somebody said Russell Simmons was behind the camera recording.
That's what I was gonna say. He looked like he was at Russell's crib in Bali. He might have. He looked like he was over there
out here like this.
And Russell was like, "Do it now."
They're out there like this. This is crazy.
Russ was like, "Do that shit. Do that shit right now. What we spoke about. Do that shit, nigga."
Yeah,
right. All right, Brody. Well, it was a sorry ass like apology, bro. Like and the illest thing about that was Cassie's lawyer team spoke out about it right after. Did y'all see that?
Nah, I didn't see that.
Like one of her lawyers was like, "Where was this when everybody was throwing out these allegations? You actually denied them."
Yep. Right. That's why 50 was on his back.
So it's like you actually denied the allegations.
Right.
You said none of this shit ever happened, and then now here you are.
But this is why I say he fucked up, because he's saying, "I'm sorry. My behavior in that video was foul."
Yeah, he's specifying the video, not
trying to get ahead of everything
general,
now.
Yeah,
like when you trying to play cleanup, nigga, do it the right way at least.
I think that was the right way to do it.
To just address this video.
That's
and
all
not
you
get
seen. That's all I'm addressing.
Watch what's about to happen. And he's not a dumb nigga. He knows what's up. He know everything that he done did.
Here's the thing: if you address everything, now we're anticipating.
No, but listen, all you have to say is, for my behavior in general, it has been foul.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm seeking therapy. I need help. Whatever it is that he said in that video. Mm-hmm. But to just say my behavior in that video.
Yeah. I was disgusted.
I mean, he didn't have his team with him clearly.
Nah. You know what that shit made me think of? That nigga that was in court singing to the judge. Oh, I'm sorry.
This is my sorry for.
It's like, nigga, you think you gonna get less time, huh? Yeah, like, that nigga's like 50 years, bitch.
His friends never told him
that nigga finish too. It's like, yeah, you going to jail.
Judge's like, yeah, that was cute.
I have a question.
Lock this monkey up.
Security.
Right. Snatch
what movie was that? Head of the State. Fucking Chris Rock.
That bitch got snatched up.
I had a question though. Obviously, you guys seen yesterday. I'm seeing a lot of people talk about the fact that if you've been either in a mutual fight with a woman or an abuser, you shouldn't be able to speak on the situation at all. Sit the fuck down, right? So my question is, for somebody like, I'm just gonna say names because obviously we know it's public. Chris Brown, Joe Budden,
right?
Because they, and I don't want to minimize and say like a mistake, like it's something small, but because they acted out, you know, they behaved that way. Are they not allowed to ever say or use that as a teaching moment for the next person to say, "Yo"?
I feel like you should probably call that nigga one-on-one.
One-on-one?
I don't think that
you don't think they should pull up to like a community.
It's crazy for me to watch Chris Brown be the spokesperson for domestic violence.
And let's be clear too. I mean,
Y'all don't think he could do like a nonprofit charity?
I'm gonna have to walk this one back. So I think Chris and Rihanna, that situation, maybe he can say something.
Like what?
Well, he wasn't the aggressor of that altercation.
Allegedly.
Yeah. No.
Chris wasn't the aggressor of that altercation. Rihanna came out and said that she started it.
She hit him first.
And she also took responsibility. The world just won't let Chris down on that one.
I just
because
say
we seen the
pictures.
Yeah, we seen the pictures.
He looked fine.
And he did do too much. Right.
He looked perfectly fine.
Look at that nigga's light skinned nigga. So you know, like,
if you touch him like that,
bro, like
he would have bruised. Yeah,
no, fuck that, bro. A man versus a woman is never fair, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck how
Chris
big
Brown is a big ass.
Baby
boy.
D?
He like 6'2".
Baby D?
Sometimes I didn't see some
Baby
videos. I didn't see some videos.
I'm playing.
Yo with that.
Nah, I'm playing.
I didn't see some videos of some woman mollywopping, dragging.
I have as well.
So that's not all. Look at her. She's laughing because she's that person. She rides around with a brick in her car for real. And real.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tell everybody, but yeah.
Literally did. But.
Sheiks has Timbs that, you know?
No, but to your question, I don't think so. I think that if any time was a time for you to be quiet and stand down would probably be the time. You know, I think that you should support whoever those people are that are in tandem with you and doing that shit, but don't do that shit out loud because you're setting yourself up for failure.
Well, what if it's done from a space of, I made these mistakes. Here's who was affected.
I think if you weren't a habitual offender, maybe you could get away with that.
I think that's what Amara said, right?
But when you're doing this shit,
was it you?
Yeah, Amara said Carucci because he also whooped her ass. I'm just saying.
That's why I mentioned if it was only Rihanna.
People like to keep that.
But with Carucci,
nigga. Like, you can't just keep doing that shit and just think it's okay, my nigga. Like, come on.
At some point, I just don't think you would be the person to speak. I mean, that's just me. If y'all feel different,
I think if you have a Jonathan Majors background, maybe you can still say something. All he did was shove Shorty back in the car.
No.
Well, for what? Jonathan Majors didn't really do shit.
They
sentenced him to some shit.
They convicted that boy.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens when you fuck with Saxon hoes. I think any black man who fucks with a Saxon bitch and then goes to jail, nigga, he deserves it. It's like, nigga, that's you called that shit on your fucking self, nigga.
Dr. Charlie Umar Johnson, ladies and gentlemen.
And this is about to sound crazy, but I'm just asking, obviously, for conversational purposes. If he was convicted or found guilty,
which he was,
how are y'all saying he's innocent?
Y'all don't speak for me.
I seen the video.
They found him guilty because she was assaulting him. She jumped out the car to continue assaulting him. He shoved her back into the car. So they got him on shoving her into the car. Yeah,
but
that was all that was on.
Text messages from him to her saying, "I'm sorry, I did this," whatever the case is.
Did he specify what he did?
You know,
I'm asking.
I think black men just really don't respect white women on the low. Like, he's like, bitch, shut the fuck
up. So I think Dr. Umar is talking right now, not me. Do you think that they deserve?
Whoa,
the ass whoopers?
That is not what the fuck.
Wait,
well, I didn't know where you were going either.
Or like, do the black men deserve it, right?
You said you think that black men don't respect white women.
Oh, you say, do you think white women deserve that treatment?
Yes. Deserve a lack of respect?
No, I don't think it's a.
All right, Dr. Umar's gone. I'm here now.
I don't think it makes sense, but it's just.
I think
what it is, my nigga.
Respect is necessary.
I think everybody,
always necessary. Like everybody deserves respect.
Mm-hmm.
However,
and nobody should have, you know what I'm saying, get hands and feet put on them.
Nobody.
But that means nobody. So even as a woman, I strongly feel that you should keep your hands to yourself if you're not willing to deal with the consequences of that man protecting himself or feeling as though he has to.
Yeah, because right now we live in a day and age where it's crazy. And all right, so let's talk about it. I'm sorry, we're about to get a little deep.
Now here's the thing, right? Just leave. You know what I mean? Like, just fucking leave.
That's a
like,
fact.
Your girl start hitting you on some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. Just leave, bro. Like, just fucking leave the situation.
I think that I have that perspective or that point of view now, right? But what I was about to say is we have to realize the households that we're raised in. our parents are beating the fuck out of us. They're handling, all discipline is physical, right? That's it. From both sides. So you have shorty who is in a household. Mom might be whooping her ass. Dad might be whooping her ass. Brothers might be whooping her ass. And then same for him.
Well, just watching the parents
so
fight. So
now here we are where motherfuckers that's how they handle every situation.
Right.
So and this is even crazier because it's not only guy to girl, girl to guy. Obviously, I'm talking about fighting.
Oh, I'm like, what's going on? What are you talking about?
It's also, we're putting hands on the kids too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think it's all like, power dynamic,
I just think if you throw a right hook in my legs,
Buckle,
shake I might gotta defend myself. It's a little bit different. Like off impulse. It's not that I wanna, because I could walk away if I could walk. But now we here.
if I could walk, it's crazy.
Say it again.
What does defending yourself look like?
I think that's case by case basis.
So she got you shaky.
What's one case?
If she got your leg shaky, what does it look like for you?
She got me, boom, I'm shaking. Is she still up here with it?
Let me ask you, Amar, if I punch you in your face.
Are we being honest?
What is your natural reaction?
Amar's like, I can't even imagine that because I'd be
get the strap.
She's like, because I'd be turning everything but your ass loose.
First reaction is shock. Let me just say, I've never put my hands on a woman before, and God willing, I'll never have to. Right? But if she's getting the better of me, and I'm in a corner now, and she's just body shot, boom, boom. I'm supposed to sit there and just die? Nah, we gonna.
But here's what my thing, right? Even if your shorty's like, even if she's like a trained fighter, my nigga, right?
Like Clarissa Shields. Is it Clarissa Shields?
Just fucking grapple her little ass, nigga. Unless you fucking with some big bitch, nigga. Like, I don't really understand like why that wouldn't work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just fucking yo. I swear to God, I'm not letting you go until you stop hitting me, bro.
A grapple.
Yeah.
Because they'll twist grabbing too.
Like, stop fucking hitting me, dog.
Yeah. A grapple is safe, but I think the first option.
I don't know if it's safe.
It's not safe. I'm saying safe as far as like
not getting your ass beat.
The public.
Mm-hmm. I hear where y'all are coming from. I just think I think in most dynamics, men are stronger than women.
Yes,
and
9 times out of 10.
And I mean, if you got shaky, she hit you.
She got right on the chin.
Yeah, I mean,
whole equilibrium is off.
Do better.
Now I'm sideways with it.
I had a situation. I ain't even gonna do
I got scarred before.
You said a shorty put you to sleep.
Here's the thing, though. Like
when you woke up, was she still there?
I don't know about. Now you can.
At the end of the day, I understand impulse and reacting and instinctively.
But that's why I also spoke on like the emotional intelligence all the way around, because again, this is really a thing on both sides. But as we talk, I can't say as we talk more because it's getting fucking crazy. Niggas are really out here killing, stabbing, shooting. All like that.
Because I think what we're discussing now is like the shit that don't happen that often. Like, you know what I'm saying? Most cases, men are beating up women.
Yeah.
Like, at least in my purview, in my existence.
We have to say in totality, I agree. But I agree with what Vonnie's about to say because I know a good amount of women that's how they handle situations. I'm gonna whoop a nigga's ass.
I mean,
Mario, agree?
Hands and feet.
No, you don't got nothing.
Listen, even in a situation, right? Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, right? Shorty go through your phone while you sleeping. She don't like what she find. You get woken up to fist and feet.
I told you I got stars. You know how the cartoons like
she's
stars?
whooping feet.
Yo, listen.
I seen stars before.
Listen,
Swear to God.
You woken up with hands and feet. Now, I'm not the brightest when I wake up. But if I wake up to get stalked, I'm swinging at whatever is around me.
What do you do if your shorty pulls out the strap over you?
I'm pleading. No. What you
on dogs? Because
that's it. That's
women.
You ever seen Goodfellas? That scene?
I have, but not in a long time.
Did that?
Yeah. Oh man.
And I looked at the situation and I'm like, would I have handled it differently? Because a gun.
Memory.
So she woke up with the gun over him. Mm-hmm. I mean, he woke up with her over him with the joint.
Oh, that's it. I'm going
And he woke up, he calmed her down, got the gun from her, and then smacked the shit out of her. Like, are you fucking crazy? Are you like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo. I thought you was gonna say he shot her.
Even in that moment, it's all power dynamic. When he was in a space where he wasn't in power, he had to play.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying. But the moment that role reversed, he smacked the shit out of her.
Bro, he better than me because
that was the.
I'm playing.
With that situation, obviously it's a movie, and I don't remember like what led up to that. What's he cheating?
He was cheating like a motherfucker.
So
and he was a rat too. But whatever. That's
I don't agree. I think once you pull out,
that nigga has no morals.
He has no morals. Okay, so this conversation is pointless then. That's what you summed it up to. Okay.
That nigga ain't shit.
So let me ask you a question. With that situation, she points a gun at him, right? That's a threat. Number one.
That's number one.
Absolutely.
So would he have been wrong to shoot her?
No. No.
Yes,
absolutely.
Because once he has the gun, the problem is solved.
It's no longer a threat.
The problem is solved. Okay, he knows that this little ass woman can't do shit to him.
That gun in your
You supposed
face,
to be a gangster, nigga.
The next time though.
Oh nah, that gun.
And then you know how what they say, hell have no
fury.
Yeah, like a woman scorned or whatever. That's real.
Nigga, I don't care how many times I might have cheated. You not about to wake me up with a gun on my face.
Right.
See, and this is
because how about you leave?
Yeah, on dogs.
The gun,
I agree with that.
The gun in the face is crazy. Yeah, but that exactly. No, that's facts.
Yeah.
All the way around, people should leave.
Yeah.
You shouldn't resort to putting your hands on anybody.
Right.
What was you just saying though?
I forget, but
gun and
yeah,
you would have shot her.
He said he deserves it.
I would.
He said, no matter how many times I cheated.
I'm saying that I don't think that he overreacted.
Overreacted.
Yeah, okay. I'm saying I don't.
He's like, I might have broke your heart, but you don't dare you.
You gonna kill me?
I've gotten to the point, unfortunately, where because I was cheating.
Kill me, bitch.
After all I did to you.
That's great. That's great.
I've unfortunately gone to the point where I've allowed myself to be in a space where, because I cheated, I'm okay with.
You gonna take whatever.
You okay
smacks,
with
punches,
the
whatever.
repercussions type shit? Yeah, okay. That's real.
Nope.
That's real.
I thought you said that's good.
I was at one point. I was at one point, but we're not gonna do that.
So why the change of heart?
Why the fuck not?
Why the fuck not crazy?
So you're saying if I
I wish we had another
I
mic,
should be subjected to hands and feet. You almost killed her. I almost killed her. Hypothetically speaking,
you almost got an STD.
That is a risk.
There's
That's
right.
a risk.
It is true, but there's a condom involved, right? Let's just say. whatever.
That nigga laughed immediately. He's like, condoms. Bullshit. The fuck? What's the point?
Nigga got mad kids. Nigga talking about this a condom.
The nigga chuckled immediately. That's how you know.
First of all, let me clean this up for you. He's not talking about a real situation.
Nah, this is all hypothetical.
All hypothetical.
Yeah.
All Listen, refer to the. Is there a tag? No, ain't no tag. Hypothetical. I'm supposed to just be all right with you putting your hands on me? If you don't like what I did, remove yourself from this said agreement and go do what you want to do.
I feel like all that sounds good, but nobody responds.
See, but that's fucking bullshit.
But
because you just had a different energy.
Hold on,
exactly. Niggas was talking about men.
I'm not having a different. I'm just saying it sounds good.
No, it does sound good.
No one responds like that.
Right. So if I get hit with a
because that's what niggas just said. It sounds good, but in real time when you get knocked,
if I get hit with a Tyson left hook
and you see stars,
I feel like
when he did. But I don't. No, those things are not synonymous.
I feel like you're talking about something that really happened. No, he's fucking with some 6-foot bitch nigga that fucked him up.
I understand people aren't supposed to leave, but the power dynamic is the power dynamic. I think these two things could be true at the same time.
I think today
the likelihood of you leaving is probably more unlikely than not. Let's just be honest. However, we also understand that men are usually stronger than women. Yeah. So I stand with Charlie on saying maybe grapple her, whatever semantic you want to use.
That's all I've ever done was a quick yo chill.
But no, you made it try to seem like it was a different thing because of the man being a woman. No, that's not what I'm saying. Right. I'm just saying it's unlikely that any party is gonna leave because y'all are in love or whatever the fuck that looks like. Because it's like,
listen, I respect the idea.
I thought
of
we were
power
talking about
dynamics.
like actually leaving the the environment.
Oh no, I mean, because I'm assuming he means like leave the relationship.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
that
No,
mean,
I
like,
just mean the space. So like,
leave the house.
No, I think he was saying leave the relationship.
I'm saying, bounce me out.
Yeah, I've
That's
been
what
in
I said,
certain
it's not-
Well,
situations.
obviously, if you're pulling out a gun on me,
If you
Yeah,
trying
I
to
mean,
kill
the gun
me,
is
it's
crazy.
time to go.
I'm leaving and I'm taking the gun with me.
Yeah,
it's time to go.
Because now I can't trust your ass, nigga.
Right.
But it was like, what the fuck, nigga? But
that's crazy.
But
I'm-
I've been in real heated arguments with my wife, and I just left. I was like, I ain't doing this shit with you. Fuck out.
I like to-
you know what I'm saying?
I like to leave.
I'll be back, and when I
Smoke
get
a
back,
blunt,
I'll be drunk as
listen to
shit.
some music.
So leave me alone, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Go smoke a blunt. listen to
Yeah,
some
like,
music.
come on, man. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? If you ever seen my wife, she's such a small woman. Like, if I was to like hit this
What
woman,
Drake said?
it would destroy her, bro. Like, why would I do that? Like, you know, my father used to beat my mom, and like
Okay.
some of my earliest memories in my childhood was my father leaving the crib after putting his hands on my mother. You know what I'm saying? So like, that was one of the situations where I told myself like, nah, man, I ain't never gonna do that shit. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
You know, you got the situation where your woman might really be that mad when she fucking puts hands on you and whatever. Like, but
Might stomp you.
in the end, it's like, all right, well, what you gonna do, man? Like, all right, and it's like, how do you even say sorry to something like that? Like, it's fuck, man. Like, you know what I mean?
So
Like,
how do they say sorry with shit like that?
Nigga, they cook dinner, bro. What you talking about? That's how they say sorry.
but let's talk
what you
about
want
it.
to
They
eat.
say
Let's
sorry,
you know,
but say,
and it's fucked
nah, I
up.
wouldn't have stomped your ass if you wasn't out here doing what you was doing.
Look,
That's an apology. That's a
Hello?
sorry ass apology. I wasn't giving y'all props.
Nah, I've experienced like real accountability and understanding. Like, I forced it. I didn't have to.
Well, yeah, you know, of course,
Do that.
She would apologize and be like, "Yo, look, I forced it. I went over the line. I crossed the line," type shit. But I was saying some hurtful shit to her. You know what I
Right,
mean? So
right,
like
right,
the
Right, same.
crossing the line on that end, and then her crossing the line on the other end. It's just like we're both wrong.
Yeah, fact.
Okay.
Fact.
But how do I bring myself to put hands on you and then now I gotta apologize for that, nigga? Like that's shit's wild, bro. Like that shit's inexcusable, bro. Like you can't. I done knocked niggas out with one punch, bro. Like men, grown men, like 200+ pound
I
men.
haven't got nobody yet.
Like, so if
that time that guy was at $20.
imagine me hitting this small 5'4", 150 pound. You know what I'm saying? Like, why the
that's
fuck
why
would that make sense, bro?
I definitely agree. If you guys are in situations like this, try to leave first, the door, the nearest exit, back to the fucking wall type shit. Like, get out of there.
No, I mean, I get the impulse, right? Like, let's just be honest. Like, there's those moments. I mean, I don't agree with it in any way. I don't think that anybody
But
should be putting
two
hands.
things, like you said, could exist.
Like,
Like,
you know what I mean? Like, I understand how it could happen.
Right.
But like you said, on emotional intelligence has to be immediate. Like, you got to really like respond in that space immediately.
Yeah.
Like you said, your dad did it. He left after the fact. Like, why the fuck he just couldn't leave before?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it just changes everything. Like, you know what I mean? It's like the motherfuckers that kill everybody and kill themselves. It's like, why you ain't start from the...
you.
Right. He had a mission though.
It's one of those...
If I'm out, y'all niggas is out too.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
That's a valid question. Why didn't you start from
Yeah,
yourself?
like, why you just, you know what I mean? But again, it's that. It's like, I have a mission. I'm going to get everybody that got me in this mental space, and I'm taking them with me. We meeting at the gate together. That's crazy.
Especially when there's kids involved too, man. You imagine your kids seeing that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
And again, you have to explain that to your children as well.
yeah.
Did y'all
crazy.
watch Jeffrey Dahmer, the new one that came out a couple years ago?
The Netflix series?
Yeah.
Netflix one? No,
So
the
did y'all
newest
see
one.
the episode when he was a kid and his parents are arguing? They show it from that lens.
Yeah.
Watching that, I was like, yo.
That nigga was just mentally ill.
Yeah, he was-
Yeah, but it's less about him
there's-
and more about seeing it from that angle, from a kid's perspective. Them arguing and yelling at each other. It was just like, whoa.
That was first
I mean,
person
there's
for me.
trauma and then there's
Whoa.
just straight up insanity, man.
Yeah.
That nigga was insane. He was keeping bodies in containers in his apartment, bro. Like this, this is a whole nother level.
Nah,
bro.
that shit. That shit
He was a wild boy for sure.
weird. Oh man,
No, I mean, he could have definitely, Definitely could have used a couple therapy sessions.
Yeah.
That shit wasn't helping him.
A 9mm gunshot to the head. That's what he could have fucking used on Dead Dogs.
Didn't they beat it? They killed him in jail, beat him with some shit?
Yeah. Some dude with
they
the weight
threw a broomstick all up in him and shit.
Oh,
nigga.
damn.
Like,
I know they
got him.
smash him with the weights and everything.
Yeah, face.
Yeah, like sickos like that deserve to die, bro. Like on Dead Dogs. Like you don't walk around with the rest of us, my nigga. Like you need to be placed in the deepest pits of hell, nigga.
Do any of you feel different?
I mean, I don't think
So
I would be performing that, but I don't.
I'm not saying you gotta do it. I'm just saying.
I mean, if it got done, I'm going about my business.
I feel.
I don't disagree.
I struggle with.
There's social justice in jail sometimes, man.
I know. Yeah, and I
Cell block one.
My
bad.
Been a hell of a cell block one.
This guy.
Yo, put that up.
I struggle with the idea of like doing this because somebody did that. I don't know. Sometimes.
Do you though?
I'm about to say.
In terms of like killing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, man.
I feel like
So if partially
anybody,
I'm like, yeah.
You got kids?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So think about
that's
it, right?
all I think about.
I think about.
I could do it.
There was this lady.
No, I'm not talking about if I could do it or not. I'm saying.
So
I think everybody could if you push to the.
There was 2 instances that I saw. Right, there was this one dude. I forget his name. He gets to the courthouse for the trial of this dude who was raping his son, and he's in the lobby at the court. He pulls out the strap and shoots the nigga. That's not justifiable.
See, so here's my issue with that though.
The same thing happened in Europe. This white lady, the accuser, the dude who was abusing her daughter, she shot the nigga in court.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but did they look at that as justifiable?
Of course.
I mean, she still did a little time, but she got out and she was able to live her life.
So
nigga.
it's just like.
I think it's what you deem for yourself justifiable. Like, I'm cool with doing the time.
Right.
I'm gonna do my time smiling if I did it to, you know what I mean, like to avenge or.
Put yourself in that situation. Do you really think that you would be after? Like,
I'm shooting every trip.
You got life in prison.
Yeah.
I'm also black, so yeah, you're right. I would get life. Them niggas got like a couple
That's
years.
what I'm saying.
No. But I can imagine as a father, something happening to either one of your children.
You can't be a father anymore.
Actually, the guy didn't go to jail. The mother did. The guy actually got off on that. He didn't go to jail. Nigga. Like, I remember seeing the video. The cops were like,
his lawyer was.
The cops was like, the cops looked at him and it was like, I mean, I feel you, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
That's the sentiment.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think you should go to jail. I think honestly, that's how court should go. If somebody from your family gets a put the nigga in the courtroom, get the parent nigga, shoot the nigga in the head, bang, case closed. That's what should happen. Matter of fact,
this is why
Kim Kardashian, if you're watching, make that shit happen.
This is why laws exist, because if we
got to police ourselves,
not even police ourselves. If we allow the darkest nature of just the human being to be able to just do whatever they do.
I mean, they do it anyway, which is the crazy part.
Bro, they cut your fucking hands off in certain parts of Africa if you steal.
Yeah, and that's why.
And that's legal. Okay?
And that's why I said, that's why laws exist here. Because the worst versions of ourselves, if we were allowed to act on that shit.
So why is it okay for the death penalty?
Right. I don't agree with the death penalty. Personally, I think it's crazy.
I agree with it depending on the crime.
Me too.
I think jail and solitary confinement and
I think being a serial killer, a serial rapist, a serial you're just a repeat offender of the same thing over. Yeah, get them up out of here.
Yeah, but I feel like selling cocaine.
I feel like the moment that you say okay to this, is a gateway to say.
I don't.
I think all things considered, all things should be considered.
Look, man, I'm just saying, if there's a lot of niggas in the streets who did they thing, they got busy, they got money, but they were nonviolent. They ain't really get crazy like that.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? They protected themselves and they made sure everybody around them was good, but they weren't violent people. They weren't dropping bodies. those type of niggas,
they don't. Yeah.
You know, let them do their time. You know what I mean? That death penalty shit is crazy to me in that situation. You know, but if you talking about a nigga who's a fucking diddler nigga and fucking like, you know, touching kids and all this wild shit, and you like them niggas deserve to die.
What about all those people who were wrongly convicted and sentenced to the death penalty?
That's the fucked up part.
That's what I'm saying. So there's so much that comes with making this choice.
Yeah, it's definitely a nuance, but I mean, it's hard to disagree with that. Like, yeah, if you're doing some wild shit like that and you're not, you know, wrongly convicted of it, maybe, but it's just like, it's hard to just be like, yeah, kill niggas. Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
It's not hard because, again, we know who the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah.
This is what they've always done.
And also, I don't think
be,
I've personally been in a situation where I felt like that, where I'm like, yeah, this nigga deserves to die. You know what I mean? It's never been like directly affected me where I thought in that process. Well, not that I could think of anyway. Are you saying that's not your experience?
What are you talking about for other people?
No, I'm saying for you personally. Like, have you ever thought about somebody who was like, yeah, I think this nigga deserves to die, in your personal opinion?
Yeah.
Like somebody you personally know?
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm trying to think. See?
I'm telling you, I know 5 at least.
Y'all niggas is angry.
No, it's not about being angry. It's just
I know 3.
It's just there's certain levels of disrespect that shouldn't be ever like admissible. Like, you know what I mean? Like when people take things to a certain level, that's when you have to check yourself and you're like, all right, look, if I kill this nigga, I'm going to jail.
I'm going to jail.
Right. So it was like, but if I knew without a doubt that I would get away with it, that nigga was dying.
That's crazy because
just being honest.
That and robbing banks is the things that I think about.
Now,
they don't even keep a lot of money in banks no more. So like that ain't even.
If I get away with robbing the bank,
you know what I mean?
I've planned so many bank robberies in my head, whole plans, and I'm just like, man.
I almost said something.
You know why though?
I won't say it. Y'all
because most people who rob banks, most bank robberies, they get away.
Yeah.
We only hear about the ones that they catch.
Yeah.
But it's a very small percentage.
Yeah.
With that being said, I just
Nah, I'd be pissed as hell if I came up with this elaborate ass plan to rob a bank and it was like $100,000 in there. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Right. Yeah, 100
You'd
racks.
be mad at 100 racks?
I'll tell you one thing. If I had to divvy it up,
I'm my life for a year's salary. That's terrible.
You're never gonna keep that whole 100 to yourself, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's always gonna be split.
Not gonna doing it by yourself.
There's a driver. There's gonna be multiple people going into the bank. There's probably somebody who set the infrastructure that had the fucking guy on the inside.
So you leave it. You leave it with 20,
I didn't think about all that.
You walking out with 20 racks for what? One like.
Hey, and that's if you get away.
Kind of lit. I'm gonna tell niggas my plan. My plan was this. The bank's closed. No, the bank's closed now anyway. So it's and this.
I don't think that.
I thought about this at 15, so I can.
I think that's more relevant than the bank being closed.
Because there's another bank around the corner.
You're right. Like, okay.
All right, so
the bank's closed. It's crazy.
I probably shouldn't even say this. They probably don't.
I would skip this part, bro.
Nah, I'm gonna share it anyway. This shit remind me of that kid that made this song on teaching people how to scam. They took that shit down real fast.
Yeah,
they was not fucking with it.
Because that's stupid.
Nah, he went real.
Tell your story.
All right, so there's a town. Let's say this,
Leominster.
Yeah. Let's say this town is. It's Randolph.
Worcester County Jail.
Say it again. No.
Randolph. All right. So my plan was to call the police station and tell them that I seen a shooter going into the high school.
No, you definitely got to finish this because it already sounds stupid. Go ahead.
That sounds.
No.
That sounds fire.
That's a great distraction.
Nigga, all the police.
Yeah, they go
from everywhere is going to that fucking high school.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah.
I've done.
It's not the fucking point.
Don't.
I didn't do it.
I didn't get to that far.
There was still payphones when you was 15, so maybe you could have got away with it then.
So you sent all the police over to the school.
To the high school, which is on the complete opposite end. You know where the bank is.
No, we don't.
That's
exactly hypothetical.
These are your thoughts, nigga.
Listen,
don't implicate us, nigga.
He said, you know. Remember when we planned it together? Like, no, nigga.
Nigga said, I don't know no banks, nigga. I've never been before. Nigga. I got cash out, nigga.
Online banking.
A Mattress Financial is my bank, nigga. Banks never close.
All right, so again, you send all the police there. This bank is conveniently located at a corner that once you hit it and you dip out, there's a back way that leaves you right to Braintree and the mall, which a billion cars apart.
I know exactly.
You switch the car.
I know where you at.
And then you hop on that fucking highway.
I know where you at with it. Yep.
You might as well have said the bank at this point.
It sounds good, but I said, nah, nigga.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when you watch too much fucking Netflix.
Now,
Money Heist fucked me up.
Now, robberies don't always go that way, bro. How many robberies we done heard about that turn into homicides, my nigga? You know what I mean? Niggas die, bro. Like, and you know what I mean?
As a nigga who used to kick doors in, I know this is a robbery, not a homicide.
Yeah.
That you always got to have that conversation. Listen, everybody, so we on the same fucking page. Robbery.
So just since you're already out there, when you were doing this, looking back at it, do you think you could have picked some better people, or were these are the right people for you?
What do you mean in terms of what?
Your partners, yeah. The ones that you said, hey, don't do dumb shit. Was they doing dumb shit?
The niggas that was out here doing what they doing. The drug dealers, like.
No, I understand who you were robbing. I'm saying the people you were robbing with. I'm assuming this wasn't a solo job.
No.
Do you now looking back at it? Would you have chose smarter people, or were these people?
Nah, maybe for one situation, but
I'm not gonna. I want to ask who it is.
You niggas is
I'm not.
watching.
No names. One situation, but the crazy part is that I was the fuck up there. I forgot the keys. Niggas pulled off and everything. I'm like, fuck. But yeah.
You dumbass nigga.
That's what niggas are saying. Yo, you fucking. I'm like,
in the car, mad as shit. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hey man,
you got to tell your story last week. Let me,
I ain't had no story, man.
Yeah,
y'all go listen to
one little robbery. That's all. You know.
I'm apparently the only decent person on this podcast.
Hey, Walk.
Yeah, that's
just don't get caught.
Statute of limitations, right?
So
I did my time.
Well,
speaking of putting your ass on the line,
I was just about to say.
Let's talk about some BBLs.
Hey, yo.
How do y'all feel?
BBL, Drizzy.
If that nigga really got a BBL, that shit's crazy.
He got
he definitely did. He got lipo, not BBL, but
lipos when they suck
the fat. Yeah.
And then he got his abs.
He got his
abs.
He got sculpted.
Yeah.
Oh, like Kanye.
Sure.
Yeah.
But Kanye admitted
like a lot of people.
And he let it go. Kanye got
Bandman Kevo. I heard he actually got a BBL, Bandman Kevo. But
I didn't bring that up for the guys, but for the women,
we need to talk about it.
We'll discuss that. There's I guess something being. Go ahead.
Did y'all see what happened in Somerville last week?
Yeah, bitch died.
Was it that liposuction though? The bitch died. Yo. This nigga here.
Rest in peace.
I mean, she didn't die.
Lose her life. But
there's no lies being told.
She was receiving liposuction in the crib in Somerville.
In the basement, I heard.
And in Everett.
It's so funny. Cash and I were having this conversation on Thursday, nigga. But like, you ever realize the girls that get BBLs always hang out with other girls that get BBLs, nigga? And they be like, bitch, who's your doctor? They be like, bitch, I almost died. Don't you hate when that happens?
I'm trying not to laugh.
They said, bitch, they had to bring me back. This shit was crazy. But we in Miami.
With a bad BBL on top of that.
Bad one.
You know what? I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that because it just, all jokes aside, that just gave me a different perspective. Because I've been prone to judging women with bad BBLs. But now that I know why and what you went, man, listen.
Get the job done. Bro.
I mean,
God damn it.
I don't disregard your judgment because like you did it to yourself. You knew all the risk. Going in.
You could have spent 10 racks in Miami, or you could have went to Consuelo's crib,
1,500,
Somerville,
1,500,
and then you cutting corners, and then you surprised that you died.
So they wasn't surprised.
Surprised. I think she's just dead.
Oh shit! Well, I'm here. Fuck, I guess that didn't work out on my favor.
Hey.
Yeah, that's
all
tough.
right.
That's tough.
See, I already be kind of like crossing the line. This nigga's not helping.
Yeah, nah,
Cause this nigga's retarded. Bitch, I was
niggas was talking about OJ the other night. Oh, shit.
Bitch. Who get that?
I brought this up to be a little bit more civil.
No. Let's really talk. Let's talk that shit.
All right.
Let me recover myself. Do you want to pitch the question or should I?
Nah, you got it.
All right,
I do.
All right.
Look, why the fuck is this BBL culture so prevalent right now?
Because I feel like
think?
the word on the street is like men that's pushing that narrative. Like, yeah, you need a BBL. I'm not one of those guys. I don't think they look good at all. But
I don't think that men are. Well, I think ballers, are saying, you need the BBL. Here you go. Or rap.
There's a lot of niggas who like the BBL.
Yeah, so that's what I was about to say. I think they're glorifying the BBL. Through music videos, all of that shit. Some men, not a lot of men, because
I think the amount of...
Hold on. Can you repeat that, what she just said?
Yeah.
Women do push it more than men.
She said that
this is a woman.
I agree.
She said that she thinks that women push it more than men.
Yeah.
And I agree with that 100%. I feel like men, maybe at a higher tax bracket, might want a particular woman to whatever. That's their business. But I feel like the masses...
Stop doing that every time. You always want to throw us under the bus.
Yeah, because that's cap. White men... And let's hold on. Pause.
I didn't even-
Because cut this shit.
Do we really give a fuck what white men want?
No. Because that ain't it. That's false.
The fuck?
That's false though. Because
that's bullshit.
Let's be real. BBLs started within the Latino or Latina, whatever.
Yeah,
the
so
Latin
blame that
community.
motherfucker. It's literally Brazilian.
It literally.
It's
so
a Brazilian butt lift.
it's not just
Not
a
a
black
black
thing. It's
butt
not
lift.
something that we're just catching up. If we want to be real.
Right. It's not
Every week
it's
you
not
find a
blue
way to
hill
throw
ass
black
butt
men
lift.
under the
Nigga.
bus.
Stop
I'm
and
about to
shop.
kick you off.
But
I was in Quincy Stop and Shop, and Shorty was probably 63.
oh, that thing was... It was
Yeah,
sick.
the lopsided cakes.
At the sazon.
Yeah. That's the damn. I wonder when she got hers. She was probably ahead of the curve. She probably got hers in 1994.
1983.
Oh, that's nasty.
But nah, I mean, the BBL shit, like, if it's done well, I don't mind it, right? You know what I mean? Like, some of them look really good.
Some
of them look,
do, like
some look
Drea.
out there. Like, some look out there. Like, you know what I mean? And it's and then what I realize is it's the girls who didn't have no ass to begin with that always look out there.
Yeah,
Because they ain't
because
had no
how
ass.
you
They
have
ain't had
no ass and now
hips,
you got
no thas.
everybody's
Nigga. They ain't
ass.
had a thas, the ass and
Yeah,
thigh
the thigh
ratio. You
ratio.
know what I mean? So like when the thas is fucked
It's very
up,
important.
nigga.
Very
Nigga, nah,
important.
Really important.
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian.
Lala.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wait,
So,
hold
like,
up. Lala got her ass done?
Yeah, nigga. Lala used to date my cousin back in the day, nigga. In Queens, yeah, nigga.
Damn.
So like I remember what Lala really looked like before all of that. Yeah.
You could see her on TRL,
Like
yes.
this is just before the TRL days, nigga. So like
But even then,
yeah.
you could see it's a clear difference from now and Power. I mean, then and Power.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all know she's doing all the sex scenes on Power, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I think more women are in competition with other women, and I feel like they're trying to like, kind of like, I'm trying, what I'm trying to say, man.
So I don't agree.
What? Nigga?
I agree to a small degree, right? She was just grilling you. I do feel like
I got you.
Again, our infatuation with
Who, men?
yes,
Oh.
with
I thought you were saying black men. I'm
a
like, stop that
specific body type. It doesn't have to be BBL.
Niggas like ass, bro.
Niggas like curves,
Yeah, niggas like ass.
titty. They don't like a natural
Niggas-
body.
You ever fuck a bitch from the back with no ass?
Hold on.
That shit's terrible, bro.
So listen,
Oh my God.
I've had sex with somebody with a BBL,
Wow.
and it is not. It's stiff.
Right.
It's not good.
Right, but you said
Ass
niggas
look
don't
like it
like
got
a
edema.
natural body.
So
You don't like a natural body?
no, I
said-
appreciate
you said
natural
niggas
bodies.
don't.
A lot of, and I'm not even talking about just right now. Let's look over because again, we talked about this last episode or whatever. What happens now, we'll see the result of that in 6 months, 2 years, whatever the case is. So what we're seeing now in 2024 is from 20 years ago, 10 years ago. The music, the Hollywood, all of these things, like a certain narrative that's pushed. That's what it is.
I mean, I guess.
Nah, fuck that shit. Nah, hell no.
I don't agree with that.
Hell no.
I blame
think-
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, I think it's literally like
I'm blaming women who want to look like other women who go and get work like the other woman.
So let's use DC Young Fly situation because he talks about it a lot.
Sure,
right? That's a prime situation where literally what I'm speaking on. This is how it happens. Like promoting, you should do that. Even come on, let's be real. Niggas don't like the oatmeal stomach, like the saggy titties.
All right, Pete.
Let's stop.
Even
I'm not talking about Vonnie. I'm not talking about
even in regards to DC situation, he wasn't pushing that on Shorty. He said, "Yo, if that's what you want to do, then I support you in whatever you want to do." Right. He wasn't asking her to do that.
I also just heard him on an interview where he's saying, "I wish that I promoted more compliments and shit like that." But again, when we're idolizing this and that and that and this, not doing enough praise.
But I feel like we're kind of skewing a lot to one side, bro. I think
that's what y'all are doing.
No, because me personally, I've never liked BBLs. I never liked fake titties. I never liked none of that shit.
Some fake titties look great.
I would say,
and some of them, she can jump and they won't move.
The thing that you're missing is that you're talking for you. I don't like that either, but that doesn't change the fact that this is something that has been pushed.
What Kanye say? Beautiful big butt. What do you say? Beautiful big titty butt naked women just don't fall out the sky. You know.
That's probably one of my favorite
songs. Beautiful big titty butt naked women just don't fall out the sky.
I be in the car like this. Oh, and I was like, shit! How the fuck did he do that shit?
I was like, Kanye, you're not lying.
How many
takes? You mean well, beautiful big butt.
But they do though. That's the craziest part,
bro.
They do.
Out the office when they pay.
Yeah. I get that. I'm speaking for maybe myself. But I don't know anybody in particular, like within any of my friend groups, that would prefer a woman with work done.
How many friends do you have?
Over, I have a lot. I've been alive a long time.
Nigga said, "Nigga, I'm 1 of 5. What are you talking about?"
Facts.
And the other three's in here with us.
Don't
because it's the same thing for me. Come on, y'all are my fucking friends.
All right, so there's a nigga in my crew who literally would like try to talk like one of my old co-hosts in to get in the BBL. He's like, "Yo, I'll pay for it." Like, and that's not even his woman. Like, she had her whole situation.
Bro, this is real.
And I'm like, "What's your fucking problem, nigga?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
all these rappers talk about it in the song. She want her ass done. I'm gonna pay for it. Or like. Again,
so
this is what's being.
I just don't think that's the majority.
Yeah, I would say you think that's the majority.
I think no, but
the minority.
That play. I think at one point, yes, that was a majority. Again, we look over time. We don't. The average man does not appreciate a natural body.
The average man does.
After baby,
the average man does.
Somebody looks like SpongeBob.
Well,
that's not the average body.
No, Trip.
That is not the average body.
Nah, I agree with what Trip's saying, right? So, like, said woman got the war scars from creating these babies and all of that. Sometimes niggas is turned off by it, right? And doesn't mean that you're gonna leave your woman because of that. But natural. It gets in her head type shit. Like, when she's like, damn, like, I don't look the way I used to.
The saggy titties. Now she wants a fucking
like, you know what I mean? Like,
I like sex.
And then your mind, in your mind, you're like, damn, babe, like, I think you sexy as ever, right? Mm-hmm. But for her, she's like, nah, like, you know, I don't feel secure.
Right.
But y'all are kind of saying what I'm saying for her.
Right.
So she's doing that shit for her because how she feels about her, not because of how he feels about her.
Yeah, but some situations, again, I niggas are pushing the and then even if they're not literally saying, "I'll pay to get you."
Story time, yo. What is
yeah.
I know a nigga. You know what I mean? You know,
I know a nigga.
No names. Young nigga, man, and you know, try and mentor the little nigga, man. I've been around the block already. You know what I mean? And he was dealing with this girl. I met him. I met her. She you know, she came to my crib, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I already got the vibes off of shorty. Like, she was looking for a check. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because I've been through certain situations, I already know how to identify, the signs. He don't get it because he's young. He's in early 20s at the time. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yo, bro, like, this ain't the one, man. Like, this ain't it. Like, you know, you need to, like, get up out of there, right? So
you gotta be one of them niggas to have that conversation.
Yeah, I was like, this ain't it. Because, you know, I love little men. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's family. Like, and I happened to go to Florida Because my man just bought this big ass fucking crib in Boca, nigga. Like, she was fire, nigga. So I go over there to see the crib, and he just I happened to call him. Said young nigga. I was like, where you at? And he's like, yo, I'm in Florida. What you doing in Florida? He's like, old girl getting the BBL. I said, who's paying for this, man? He's like, me.
Big dog.
I said, yo, bro.
She about to leave your ass.
I said, I swear to God, I literally gave him the play-by-play.
She gonna leave with half.
I said, this is what's gonna happen. You gonna get back up top. She gonna with the new joint. She gonna attract a nigga with real money, and she gonna leave your ass alone. And mark my words, that's exactly what happened.
I bet you was all type of haters.
What was his response to you saying that?
He was all type of haters.
He was like, fuck you, dog. He's like, nah, like I ain't even like that. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I said, I know her type. I was like, you might like certain things about her. You might think she's a great woman, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. And that's great.
But
I was like, but look, I don't see her the way you see her. I'm seeing her as just a regular person. I just met her. I'm sizing her up the whole time, nigga.
For sure.
And I'm like, all right, you can feel how you want to feel. You could be upset with me. But we gonna talk again.
How long did that shit take?
Bro, a month.
He's like,
her hailing time.
Cheers.
All right. So we're talking about BBLs, right? And whether or not men are pushing this on women, or if women are doing it for themselves or because of other women.
Yeah. Which I think it's...
Or social media, which...
Bro, I think all of it.
All right. So even as far as makeup, eyelashes, all that extra shit.
When did lashes get crazy?
Peep
Nah,
though.
the lash thing.
But peep though.
The cumbrellas? That's what I call them. The cumbrellas, nigga. The
Cumbrellas,
Nah,
nigga
facts.
crazy.
Do you like lashes?
Yo. Nah. Yes.
When did the cumbrellas get popping?
No, listen, like again,
That makes perfect sense.
Y'all niggas watch way too much
I don't
porn.
mind whether or not
Cumbrellas.
they have them.
Wait, to clarify, when they nut on your eyebrows.
It's protection. It's eye protection.
Oh,
you ain't gotta wear no goggles,
not the
shorty. Just get the cumbrellas.
Yeah,
You be all
just
right.
blink fast enough.
Oh,
This
See that
nigga's
shit
sick.
coming.
oh, that's crazy.
This nigga's sick. Let me get your shit off, bro.
I forgot.
My bad. I'm
No,
sorry.
Nah, you said makeup.
Cumbrellas is
saying,
crazy.
like, a lot of
Hashtag
like, bro,
cumbrellas.
none of that shit is for men. Niggas don't care about that shit.
That's not true.
That's not
I
true.
like the cumbrellas.
No, I don't mind the modest pair. I don't mind the modest pair. A modest pair is cool. But no, I don't think that's necessarily true. Again, bro, oh my goodness. I'm trying not to tee up.
Let me ask you a question. You like your girl when she's like dressed down, she cool, like y'all cool right now, like, or you like her with everything on?
I prefer her.
I
natural.
think that this conversation is extremely
If you
biased as fuck right now.
Yes,
With men.
Vonnie is on some bullshit.
Vonnie's like, nah, I like my bitches like Erykah Badu. And that's cool. But
Can I get a window
But no, like,
seat?
let's talk. Like, let's literally talk about how beauty became a fucking thing.
I think beauty
Let's
was
do it.
always
Beauty is
the
one of the
beauty
biggest
industry.
industries in the world, man.
Why?
it was always a thing, right? And naturally was led by how women wanted men to feel about them. So I mean,
Women got older. Men was not attracted to them anymore. They got attracted to the younger women who didn't have wrinkles, didn't have titty sagging, and all of this shit.
because we're
Ordered
talking
a
about
long
BBLs
time
and stuff,
ago.
but it's like it starts with like the injections in
What
the
was,
face
what
and all
was
those stuff.
Maybelline's? What was Maybelline
Yeah,
shit?
you see
Maybe
what I'm
she's
saying?
born with
Born
it.
with it, yup.
Maybe it's Maybelline. like, come on, man. That shit
You
was
see
the
what I'm saying?
hardest campaign, nigga.
It was hard.
I'm like, yo, nigga. I was like, yo, this is good.
But again,
Like, you know what
why
I mean? Like,
is this thing pushed?
Like,
It's literally that
Yeah.
whole cycle, yo. It's that whole cycle. Men were. It's still.
No.
I just had a conversation with somebody. They were saying like when women hit a certain point, they lose value, right?
Yeah, and that's the most important part.
Kevin Samuel.
That's the most. So let's just discuss because again, we're all talking about
Rest in peace
Kevin
to the
said-
goat. No,
women.
R.I.P. to the GOAT, nigga, on Dead Dog.
Women's their value is like actresses or being in front of the camera is probably an equivalent to like a running back in the NFL. It's not a very long span, right?
Why? Because of beauty.
And the people that push that beauty is men, because most of the people that run media are men.
Yes.
Right. So it's like you've kind
Hollywood.
Yeah, you've ran out of what So then you start doing the injections and all this shit. Now, I'm not disregarding what you're saying, but there's no way. Again, I feel like you're saying a majority based on
what he likes.
No, I think that what you're speaking to in regards to Hollywood is the minority.
No way.
You're full of
because again, they control. Are
there more people in Hollywood or less?
But they're controlling the narrative, bro.
They influence millions.
Yeah, they control the narrative.
Millions of people.
Yeah.
They control exactly. They control
the narrative of what is beautiful and what's not.
Let's talk.
Like how many people are really saying eyes of the beholder?
Let's talk about.
So then what you have is a bunch of women trying to compete with what they see as women on TV.
But because men push the narrative.
All right, I'm not saying.
Go ahead.
I hear what you're saying. It's not to say that women don't feel that way just based on their own personal
and insecurities.
Feelings.
Yes.
But again, what is the root cause of it?
You know, honestly, I don't give a fuck. Like, I think, like, if no, seriously, I don't think the cause matters. Like
you're not fact.
The cause doesn't matter. It's like, shorty, if you're gonna do it right. Like, don't be out here looking crazy, my nigga, like a fucking ant, my nigga. Like chicks be having big ass arms, little ass legs, big old butt, nigga. And I'll be like, yo, you look fucking ridiculous, my nigga. So it's like, if you're gonna do it, quality, my nigga.
Quality.
Like, I don't give a fuck what you do. Just make it look good.
I think that how risky the surgery is, the cause does matter. Because we need to talk about...
That one died.
Okay.
I think that comparison kills. And I think that it all goes back to comparison. Whether there's a man pushing the button behind the scenes or not, what women see is what is women. So they're basing their decision of doing whatever off of other women.
They're basing their decision off of what their guy is attracted to. What this guy is attracted to. So they want to be more desirable. That's a fact. Now, I say that to say...
More desirable by whose standard?
By the fucking Hollywood
executive.
By looking like the younger shorty.
But why does that woman want to be looking like that? Because she's trying to attract a man.
Who is not appreciative of her natural state where she's at right now.
Then go get a nigga who is.
Oh my.
Well,
all of them are like. Now I'm talking about back at a certain point.
But I'm talking about generally speaking.
Women are lying to themselves.
Women are lying to themselves, saying they're doing it for themselves.
Exactly.
I agree, but I think that I think they're doing it to compete with the women who are out to get niggas.
Yeah.
It has to do with competition.
I do think that I think that some of it's true.
It does boil down to niggas because it's like,
I just don't think that it's a large majority.
I'm the baddest bitch
volunteering to be a part of that. I think that women think that this is what men want across the globe. They think
right,
so they're making decisions off what they think men want.
I would say that if they're trying to look for a high value man. And a high value man likes those things.
This nigga really sound like Kevin Samuels.
I'm just saying, if you're looking for a high value, which is what women
right now.
What women don't fuck if the nigga's high value or not. What?
They want a nigga that could take care of them.
These bitches getting a BBL for Jerome Dowd.
With shorties that got BBLs, nigga.
Most majority of women.
There be broke women with BBLs.
Yeah, there be like what my man Lee Boy said on the freestyle when he came on the show. He said, "I done seen bitch niggas running blocks. I done see the brokest bitches in front of yachts, and that's facts, nigga. Like you know what I mean? Like they don't give a fuck. It's a status symbol. Yeah. You know what I mean? They might look like they done up, like they really like that, but they really some bottom of the barrel broke bitches, nigga." You know
I'm just saying, I think if a nigga feel like, yo, I want muscles because I want to get more chicks, I'm hitting the gym.
No, that's why we
shorty, go do a squat.
Nigga, we used to be in the gym talking about for the bitches, nigga. It's for the bitches.
It is for them, essentially. But listen.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that either, but we have that intention.
Going to the gym and getting BBLs and fucking liposuction and everything like that. And okay, so then let's talk about the dick dog.
Come on, man.
No, we're not talking about that.
Nah, because this is what niggas are doing. Niggas are getting... Yes.
I'm good to
niggas
go.
are getting dick implants. Facts. Niggas are getting knee implants. Becoming taller.
Nigga, like, even if I had 3 inches...
It's crazy.
Nigga, I'm rocking my 3
Yeah.
inches. I'm proud,
bro.
It's
like,
crazy.
but it's like, for you to like, what?
I don't want bigger dicks. Okay.
Like,
that's
well, you see, I think this conversation is different because I don't think any of us have little dicks. Right?
I'm smooth,
so it's like, all right.
So I don't know if I added anything to it, it might be a problem.
I think the point is,
nigga, Haiti, sex ain't pleasure, it's punishment. You understand me?
What we were blessed with, period. And then For me alone, like here's how I think, right?
Yo, shut up.
The side effects of a knee implant, it doesn't last long. Even with the BBL, again, most people getting BBLs don't even have the money to afford it. You can't afford post-op care.
The upkeep.
You can't. The upkeep. Later. You can't. You got to come back in 5-10 years to get. You can't do that.
I know a shorty with a BBL and she's missing a tooth. You heard? That gap in her mouth is looking at her ass like, what the fuck?
Where did we go wrong?
Yo, like, bitch, get your priorities.
Crazy. I said this shit a couple years ago. I said, choosing to get a BBL over
what the future brings,
nigga, is wild.
That's crazy.
And
That's
motherfuckers was really arguing me in the comments talking about, well, duh, you get the BBL to then be able to attract a nigga or the money or to make the money to then go get your teeth fixed or to purchase the home or to purchase this and that. I'm like,
sounds crazy, bro.
If you're doing it right, the BBL is gonna make you tenfold.
So ultimately, it's the niggas' fault because there are niggas out there that be like, oh, she got the BBL, right? All right,
Amari,
baby, here's the down payment on the crib, right? You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So there's niggas like that, bro.
I think niggas is doing that for a fat ass. He don't got to know it's a BBL. That's number one.
Well,
so he's not doing it for,
ass,
but he's not, no, but he can find someone with a natural fat ass. They are out there.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is he's doing it for the fat ass. He's not doing it for the BBL. She's getting the BBL to have a fat ass. So she's doing that because she's seeking something. Nigga, bro, she better.
All right. So.
Come on, man.
Ozempic. Again, we talking about
I thought that was like for diabetics.
Yeah, but it's the cheat code to get slim now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, Drake is supposedly on
all you
it.
diabetics out here fat and uncomfortable because niggas want to get.
I'm willing to say Busta Rhymes is on that shit now.
Everybody on that.
I seen everybody in the routines. That nigga go crazy in the gym, bro.
Think it looks slim.
He's slim now?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
From what I seen, it could have been what's that called? Almost at Pro Tools. Photoshop. I'm bugging
Y'all
out.
see Oprah just stepped down from Weight Watchers, right?
Mm-hmm. She on that Ozempic?
She was on it, but that's essentially why. So she made a whole post, I'm stepping down. I've realized the impact, the negative impact that I've had on generations. Here I am pushing Weight Watchers. I've had on all my platforms, I've had people come on talking about obesity and being bigger, shit like that. Goddamn. And the whole time, again, she's taking medication, and everybody's cheating and shit. Nobody's really earning this.
They
shit.
ain't doing it. Yeah.
But that just goes to show again the image that is being pushed. What beauty is. Again, like I just said, America's Next Top Model. Like, why is all the supermodels the size of this?
13 pounds. Yeah.
They literally look like this.
13 pounds is crazy.
This is the supermodels right here.
Yeah.
Like, that's nah.
Oh, y'all heard me?
We all heard you.
I mean, I think
most niggas would say, even if that's a beauty standard, according to Hollywood, I think most niggas would say eat a steak.
What?
I think most niggas
This nigga has food analogies, bro.
I'm saying that we like a little bit of meat on bones. But to the modeling scene, that's the beauty standard. That's what I'm saying. Like, but they're not doing that for us.
But we're the ones that are behind the scenes pushing the narrative. Not obviously us, but there's usually it's a Caucasian guy. Let's be real.
Saxon.
A gay Caucasian guy too.
Or Diddy.
What I'm saying is I don't think
And he's usually fat.
So what you're saying is they're either pushing the BBL super thick with a BBL and fake boobs, or they're pushing anorexic.
I don't think they're pushing the BBL directly, but they're pushing beauty
and the standard
is what is going to bring you in front of whomever. But
enhancements,
you know what I mean? And those are the enhancements that are available. What's that old bitch, the old white lady, Joan Rivers? She was getting work done just to stay relevant for years. I mean, granted, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, look at Dolly Parton's big ass balloon titties. Like, you know what I mean? That bitch look crazy, nigga. That bitch just look insane, bro.
But again, I hear what you're saying, But in hindsight, it's all even okay. Niggas that's getting liposuctions probably doing it for women because they find themselves less attractive and women ain't fucking with insecurities. I mean, it's all insecurities at the end of the day, but it's to fetch the opposite sex in most cases.
I met a porn star at fucking Eddie V's, nigga.
How was that?
It was me and Cash. We was at the bar before we went to an event, and and I'm like somebody recognized us, like a couple recognized Cash and I from the pod, and it was like, yo, I fuck with it, blah blah blah. She's sitting in between, you know, the couple and me and Cash. She's like, oh, so you have a podcast? And I was like, yeah, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking at her, and I'm like, she looked like just an old ass freak, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Tell,
like, yeah. I was like,
you could tell.
She's like, yeah, like this happens to me too. And I was like, oh, you got a podcast too? She's like, nah, I'm a porn star.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
it's that different game, baby.
I was like, oh shit, yo, she used to be like a police lieutenant.
Damn.
And then her department found out about her OnlyFans. Oh. And then it was downhill from there.
So
but she's lit now, nigga. I looked at her Instagram. I was like, oh shit, she got mad followers, nigga. Like, man, niggas be beating their dicks to her, niggas. So like, hey, I mean, shout out to her, nigga.
She be making
but
it back.
She's done up too. You can see she got the balloon titties. You know what I mean? And her body doesn't support it. Like and that's what I mean. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Bitches be having these fucking muscular ass legs, nigga. And like, you know what I mean? And then it's like, I can tell you work out, shorty.
Skinny,
I can tell you work out, but like you look crazy. You know what I mean?
I like it now.
I'm gonna
That's
leave it at that,
part.
guys.
Yeah.
I could keep going. That shit is crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself as much as I did. That is another episode of the Nun The Wizer podcast.
Hold on. Let's actually end it like this. What do you have coming? Like, what's next for you?
Next thing, man, we're gonna do another live event in the summertime.
All right, dope.
I haven't released the date yet, but we're gonna do that. You know, we're just trying to get everything together, man. We got some shit in the works, man. Like we got some ill shit. I don't want to speak on it yet, man, but you're going to see, man. It's going to, I mean, we trying to elevate this shit, man, and make the city look good, bro. And
that's the goal.
And get everybody, like just get everybody lit, man. Like, you know, I used to always say, we can't make y'all hot.
Right.
But eventually we can.
Somebody has to,
You know what I'm saying?
Add a sauce or something.
So eventually it's going to become a point where people come on CWTFB and then they become a larger, you know, it'll give them larger status. And
or people are going to you guys for the next thing.
Right. You know, so yeah, we got some shit in the works, man. We got some new partners, and the Sound Lab is lit. Like, you know what I mean? If anybody needs to go to a studio, man, go to the Sound Lab in Brockton, man. They got 3 studios, the Summit Room, Elevation, and the Altitude Room. There's a whole bunch of engineers in there. SoundLabMA.com. Go on there, book your sessions. They have the Garage Media Center where we record at, man. Like they can turn that space into anything you want them to turn it into, man.
That was definitely something I liked about them compared to the other spots that we checked out.
I'm telling you, there's an actual team there. Like, you know what I mean? They have multiple people with talent there. You know what I'm saying? So it's that's the difference, man. And when I hit up Shane to go over to the studio, man, he hit me back and he was like, bro, you have no idea how long I've been waiting for you to hit me up about this. So we're in the right space. So,
Hey.
Yeah, that's fire, brother. All right, so again,
where can they find you?
Closing.
All of that.
Let me do my job.
I'm just trying to close. I'm
gonna get him right. Closing out. My big dog, Big Trip in the building, holding down. Audio engineer, podcast Poe, and of course, our special guest from CWTFB, the big dog Charlie MaSheen. Make sure that you put all your socials out there for everybody to follow you.
Yes, sir. That's CWTFB Radio on everything. Charlie.MaSheen on IG, Chizzy_Machine on Twitter. You can find us, man. I mean, it's CWTFB. Like, there's no other CWTFB, man. I promise you.
Make sure that you guys follow us on all of our platforms: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter now, right? Yep. We have Twitter. You know, we're always engaging. We appreciate you guys and all the love and stuff that support that you guys are giving us. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
put in the hold on. Put in the comments if you like natural or you like BBLs.
Who's rapping?
You.
Oh, definitely you.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of here.